Hello. It is me, Fern, and yeah, I'm on Linux. I rather this operating system than the typical McDonald's that Microsoft offers. Not saying it's good or bad, but let's not please pay 100 bucks for the license of software. Okay, and that's supposed to run in every computer. It's rather to have something free, right? In my opinion. Okay, enough about operating system philosophy, and let's talk about game philosophy. Which I like games, I program video games, and we're not the most famous group ever, I know, but well, I want to make this video. Let's begin with what is a game for me as well, overviewed. A game itself has a lot of philosophy behind, I think. I mean, a lot of people has written books about what is a game and what makes a game fun that are very big books. Like they have a lot of pages. They are really uh, elaborated. Well, there's a lot of work behind those books. Okay, let's begin. Well, so let's begin with what is a game for me. Basically, at these days, I think that it's nothing else than a formula. It can be expressed as a formula, uh, and that is this is a formula, right? Well, a game is mainly composed by components. I will explain that later, but it's divided by time. If you don't have time, you cannot have fun. It makes sense, right? But it's simple, but it can be good to understand. Well, from my point of view, why is the game fun? Well, this would be the amount of game components. Well, the value they have. That would be different for each person divided by the time. This means that the more the time is that these components waste, the less the fun. And the more the time, the less the time is, the more it will be fun. But you better have time, because if you don't have time, you cannot have fun in a video game. You need time to play a video game, right? Well, that is it. That this makes the formula make sense. Okay. Say that I'll explain a little bit more of what I think is a video game. Well, basically for me, these components can be of two kinds, by type and by specialty. All right, so of type, you could say it's sandbox component, strategy component, core component. Right, this is the most important one in my opinion. These two rely in this one, in my opinion. And let's say what could be a core component. It would be, for instance, you move the body around here with the keys right, left, whatever, or shoot, aim up, aim down. And what would be a strategy component? It would be some goal you need to achieve to win. Because a game we have another variable called win. I've not entered in depth, but it's cool in my opinion. Well, I think it's cool enough, right? And good enough. Then what else? What else? What else? Then the other formula could be like another way to think about it, about the specialty of them, like a shooting system. For instance, jumping system, but would be core component, but something new, right? Something in the formula that's not done before. You should aim for that, right? Like for instance, you could say my components, my specialty components would be jump over a tree, eat bananas, and be a monkey. So that would be these things here would go up here, and then divided by the time. And well, I think that is it for what I think the components would be. These components that, and each would have value. Be a monkey would have value. The bananas would have value. Jump over the tree would be a value from tree to tree, or I don't know, maybe something weird. Be a spaceship. Gathering blood from aliens. I don't know, something weird, right? It's not fun, but it's an example. And of course, each of them would be of a type. Like spaceship would be a spaceship would be a core component. Core component. And jump over a tree would be also a core component, but some strategy, because you need to jump to the ideal tree to get there. So core, so it's not so good to write, I think. Well, it is, but strategy comp. All right. So you can identify them and whatnot. So yeah, that's it. And the time would be the time you need to spend to play with these components, right? And that would make the formula so far work. Well, and what else? You could say too that. Well, I also this is well, this goes outside of the formula. It's something different. But I think that, well, I've learned, and some people told me that any game can be deployed in any platform, right? You could say in Windows, in Linux, in real life, in some board game, in PlayStation, in whatever. It would be the same, because it's the same formula after all. It doesn't change. Well, what changes the variable from it? It's a platform itself, right? And well, that would be it. Let's show some real examples on and with real values, I would say. Let's check them. All right, let's express what I've said, what the things I've said with a formula, right? Let's say we have core component that equals 100. We have a magic ray that equals 200, and that it's a strategy component. This magic ray can act as a strategy component, and if you win, you get also 100. Okay, well, it's something like that, right? And okay, everything, if you add it, it's going to be 30. But if it's less, it's, for instance, 100 divided by 13 seconds, it's going to be 7. Then, well, or it's 30 or it's 7. Instead, you can express the entertainment you achieved with this formula here. Well, that's it. It's pretty simple. I mean, who knows? Maybe for the future AI game generators, it's going to be used. Who knows? I don't know. It's just a random theory, right? But well, we're getting there in which AI is doing all of the job for us, and at some point, you have to introduce everything in digitally or whatever it's going to be used in the future, with a formula, with whatever, with an algorithm. That's it. And well, that's it for my strategy over what is a game and what makes it fun. Other things like how to port it, or yeah, about you can port it anywhere. And yeah, that's it for the whole video of this thing here. Well, I hope you liked it. Cheers. I hope nobody will get headaches if you watch all of the video, because you probably will. But that's it for this video. See ya.